For the Beaver Radio Network, I'm Brian Schultz. BSU women's basketball team returns home this weekend, joined by freshman Cassie Baalke, who is the daughter of 49er general manager Trent Baalke and a former football player here. I'm sorry, they said you could take a joke, so I came all decked out for you. I hope you're not offended.
No, not at all. My dad actually grew up a Packers fan, so...
Yeah, he's a traitor, I know. I have seriously asked all the Packer fans that I know if they had anything that you could pass along to your dad for them, and they said that you could trade Kaepernick to the Indoor Football League, and that would be just fine. You okay with that?
No, definitely not. Kaepernick's ours. We need him.
How long have you been a 49er fan? With your dad as the GM, I'm guessing all your life.
Well, actually, my dad actually got the job when I was in 3rd grade, and I remember because I colored a picture, and it was in 3rd grade in my classroom, and I got it taken away from me. And I mean, they'll always be part of our team, even if, because in the NFL there's always trading and everything, so they'll always be a big part of, like, we have like a special place in our heart. Their organization's really good, and they've helped our family a lot, so I've been a 49ers fan ever since I was younger.
Well, I'm same as a Packer fan, as you can tell. So on to the basketball court. Your freshman season, is college basketball everything you thought it would be?
Definitely. I mean, a little bit harder, I guess. You never really know what to expect because high school is not the same competition, and that's not what people in high school really like want to do. It's just a after-school activity, but now that you're in college, it's actually like something people love to do and take it seriously, so it's a competition.
This team has a couple of veterans and a lot of new faces this year. How have the younger people, you included, kind of meshed with the veterans, and how have they helped you guys along?
They've helped us by just getting us ready for the other teams and telling us what to expect and everything. But everybody on this team has such a chemistry. We all get along. There's no butting heads, and we all take our criticism very well. There's no taking it personal. You just have to understand that they're just there to help you, and we're there to make them better.
There's no way to sugarcoat the fact that you guys haven't shot the ball well since you guys came back from Christmas. Is it a point where now you guys are starting to think about it and it's becoming even more of a problem, or are you trying to just forget about it and just play?
I think that once we get it into our minds that we can actually shoot, because in practice we shoot like perfectly fine. I think it's just that one game that got us off, just got it into our head. But we used to be a really good offensive team, and we like run our offense well, but we just can't buy a shot. So we just have to kind of get the mindset that we can make it, and I think it'll start coming back to us. Well,
Friday night at Augustana, you guys scored a lot of points, typically enough to get you a win, and here you came up on the short end of the stick again. That tells me that this league is pretty deep. Do you agree?
Yeah. There's no team that stands out. We're all equal, and we just need to learn that we do have all the strengths to win. We just need to put them all together. We need to work with our team and put defense and offense together, and we'll win the games.
Like you mentioned, making the adjustment from high school basketball to college is big. What has been the easiest thing for you to kind of adapt to, and what are you still working on a little bit?
The easiest thing I think that I've been able to adapt to is just like being around a team and getting along with them and having everybody there to support you. But the hardest thing is adjusting to the way they want you to play defense and the way that they want you to do offense. Because in high school, you just did how you knew you could, and that was good enough for the coach. But now it's specific that we have to pay attention to. So,
both of your parents played here. Was there any doubt that you were going to be a BSU Beaver?
I looked at a few colleges first, but they were for mostly soccer. So I actually didn't want to look at the school at all because I'm not a person that likes being up in the middle of nowhere. I'm more of a city person, so I refused to visit here for a while. And then when we actually played the Vikings, I think it was last year or the year before that, I just agreed to it just to get my parents off my back. And when I came up here, it was actually a place I liked, and I just kind of felt like home because I know a lot of people around here. My parents know a lot of people. My grandparents are close, so it was just something I liked. And then I started talking to Coach Kerfman, and it kind of just all fell into place.
with a family that knows what it takes to compete at the college level? Does that make it easier for you? Or are they constantly telling you what they did and that what you should be doing?
After the game, like, something that you look forward to is your parents just saying, oh, good job, like, you did good. But that's not always the case with my parents, because the first thing, they both have coaching mindset and sports mindset. So when it comes to sports, I don't have any sympathy coming from them, because they're all about sports. And my dad is always in the coaching mindset, so he always tells me this is what I did wrong, this is that. But I've learned to just take it, and it all makes me better. So I think other people would take it hard, but it's just kind of I don't think my dad could ever change that. So
I don't think Coach Harbaugh could ever change either, so it sounds like they're a perfect fit.
Oh yeah, they butt heads, but I mean, what team doesn't have a little bit of that? I mean, if everything went right, then there would be something wrong there.
Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.